Well, if you hadn't heard, WDSU First Warning Weather Alert Day has already gone up for tomorrow night. We're going to be tracking a line of severe storms moving in. We've got threats for some gusty winds that could cause some damage and maybe even an isolated, embedded, weak and short-lived tornado. Let's start with real-time temperatures where they've actually gone up over the last couple of hours. During the day, we were only around 62, 63, so we're going to have to update high temperatures for the day up to 66 here in town. 67 at Lakefront earlier, it only topped out about 64. So let's get right into the action and show you where the storm that brings us that risk for severe weather is at this time. It's still a ways away. It's all over and just starting to exit the Rocky Mountains into the Central Plains. So that means it's still got a ways to go before it gets here. What about rain before the main event arrives? We've got a couple of showers and sprinkles, just what I showed on Doppler radar earlier. There's a little bit of fog potential tomorrow morning. Already seeing some of those clouds trying to lower, so a little bit of an impact day, patchy fog, not a big concern. Nope, not 623. I was updating temperatures here in Slidell because I saw those temperatures up a little bit, so I wanted to bring those low temps up just a couple of notches, so that's why you saw that temperature there. We're already under this risk of severe weather. It's a level 2, slight risk out of the 5 different categories. So overall for us, I want you to know this is still a low-end severe threat. And also, as we found last Wednesday, remember we had a tornado watch all throughout southeast Louisiana, but we didn't have one tornado warning here. We completely missed out on the weather. Well, this is a similar setup. Central Mississippi, Mississippi Delta region, unfortunately, is the bull's eye. That's where individual supercells, and probably not going to be a greatest tornado event, starts there tomorrow, but it's a line of storms for us. So here it is. Tomorrow, a little bit of sun. That'll give us the heat to fuel the potential for severe storms, but you'll see we don't even have anything much by about Saturday evening. We get to 11 o'clock Saturday night. This is where we're starting to see the line of storms form. Then they start to move through southeast Louisiana midnight, early morning hours on Sunday, 1, 2 to 3 in the morning, and that's going to be the main event. Thing is, these are pretty quick moving storms, and I had some of our Facebook friends ask me this too. With the tornado threat, how long a duration will that threat really be? Not long. 5 to 10 minutes at most when those storms come through, and that's where the tornado threat is embedded within the line of storms. Here's one look at some of the timing. 6 to 10, our farthest northwest zones, just northern Tangi, sliver of Washington Parish. For most of us, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., and lower Plaquemines, coastal Mississippi after 2 a.m. There is this risk of tornadoes, but they're very, very low. Again, it's an embedded kind of weekend, short-lived variety tornado. These aren't the most destructive, most violent, still can cause damage. Heavy rain and those gusty winds still top the threat list. Of course, the elevated risk for tornadoes. Now, the flooding risk is low. As I just showed, it's a line of storms moving through. And another way to think about this and putting it all together once again, North Shore could be as early as 6 o'clock with the timing. For New Orleans proper, right around the midnight hour when I expect those storms to be here, the gusty winds and the tornado threat, which is why it's an alert day. Now, the temperatures are really warm and winds are gusty too. There's a chance maybe at the last minute we go to a wind advisory. But then Sunday, much different north winds after the front. We're much cooler. And that means crew of Nefertiti, we don't have to worry about any rain, no chance of severe weather, just kind of keeping warm, keeping out of that breeze, temperature around 60. Get into President's Day Monday morning, could be looking at a freeze. This is going to be an impact day for the North Shore. Even some 30s down south, maybe we don't have to get up and early if you got the day off. Top temps into Monday only into the 50s here. Look, let's extend the forecast though. Next round of rain coming in Tuesday night, going into Wednesday. It's a pretty quick moving storm, lingering showers, but we have another push of really cold air coming in after that. Thursday into Friday, how cold are we talking about? We could be bringing a freeze all the way down to the South Shore here, and even upper 20s, maybe lower 20s by next Thursday, and top temperatures only into the 40s. So yeah, polar vortex not done yet. Impact for possible fog, alert day tomorrow night for severe storms. We'll have a chance of that cold freeze Monday morning North Shore, storms Tuesday night, then real cold at the end of next week.